So you're thinking about making a move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you want to know about Tulsa and the surrounding suburbs, the ins and the outs. Well, today I am going to bring up the Google map and I am going to show you the top suburbs around Tulsa and show you a little bit about our city. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Tulsa, Oklahoma or the surrounding suburbs, then make sure you tap that little bell notification and subscribe so you can be the first to know what's going on in our local Tulsa area market. I'm Sabrina Shaw with eXp Realty, and my team and I get calls every single day from people just like you who need help making their move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And let me tell you, we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on a Zoom call with us, and we would love to help you make that seamless move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And make sure you go over the video where I go over Bixby's and Jenks average home price, what you can get for the average home price, and give you a couple other housing options. Okay, let's get into that map. Okay, so the red dashed part is, of course, Tulsa, but we're going over the popular suburbs today. So you've got Jenks, Bixby down here, Broken Arrow, and Owasso are going to be your most popular suburbs outside the Tulsa metro. And then getting a little bit smaller is going to be Sperry, Sand Springs, Sapulpa, Glenpool, Coweta, Catoosa, and Claremore, back here where my picture is. Claremore, Collinsville. You have, the outer suburbs, you can get, the house prices are going to be a little bit less for the most part. And, like in Collinsville and Claremore, some of Sapulpa and Sand Springs, Sperry, Coweta, Catoosa, all those, you're going to be able to find a little bit more bigger size lots, a little land if you want it. It is possible to get that, in parts of, Broken Arrow and Owasso. Bixby and Jenks is going to be pretty pricey. Some areas of Owasso and Broken Arrow, it would be pretty pricey too. But let's take a look. Let's go ahead and start with Jenks and zoom into Jenks. And this is the Arkansas River. Okay, so you've got the river walk right around here. If you watch one of my Jenks vlogs, now I go through different price points, of what you can buy in Jenks. And so we start out at the river walk, actually. We're not zoomed in enough yet, but we've got a Whole Foods, Kohl's. Oklahoma's aquarium in Jenks is really great. There's sharks, there's stingrays. It's really fun. It's definitely a cool spot. When my kids were little, we had, a membership, and of course the Tulsa Zoo is great. We had a membership there too. That was fun. But now that everybody's older, that's something, I've been to. If I'm not taking a kid, I'm probably not going to go again unless, they have events. Sometimes they have fundraising events. But definitely a stop. Okay, here we are. Waterfront Grill. If you're coming into Tulsa and, you just want something general to eat, I'm going to tell you to go to Waterfront Grill. They're going to have steaks, burgers, fish, American food, but it's so good. Their happy hour is one of the best happy hours, Monday through Thursday, all day. My favorite day is Thursdays for their martinis and Wednesdays for their specialty drinks. I love a French 75 on Wednesdays, and Thursdays, their lemon drop martinis are oh so good. All their martinis are actually really good. Except for some reason, I don't really love their Cosmo. Okay, Flying T, outdoor golf area. And you get a little bit more in here, and still not showing everything, but you've got Los Cabos, which is great Mexican food, and they have music on the patio often. Los Cabos and Waterfront actually have the same owners. One of my favorite Mexican places to go. Their chips and salsa are so good. They have two different kinds. They have a roasted salsa and a red salsa, super garlicky. So, you eat it the next day, you're just gonna feel like garlic. Then there's Andolini's Pizza, which is so good, top 5 pizza places. I have a few that I just love, and it just depends which mood I'm in, but Andolini's is so good. By the time you'll watch this will already be past, but they're going to TU, and he's got 40 different pizza makers, and they're making this giant pizza, and they're inviting tons and tons of people to go because they're trying to Guinness Book of World Records for the most people eating pizza at once, or the same pizza or something. I'm definitely going to that because it will be super cool. You've got Bramble in here, great brunch mimosas, but they're open, for a lot of the day. Pino's Palette, you've got the melting pot. That's my girl. And if you hear little pitter patters, or you hear like breathing, like that's my dogs. I try to put them up sometimes when I'm recording, and then they just make noise and they want out. So it is what it is. Okay, and then if you go over here to King's Landing, you've got Red Rock Canyon and Grill. This is really fantastic, and it's always busy, so you need to make a reservation. And I always forget to make a reservation, but right next door to it is Napa Valley Flats. It's not on here, but it's literally right next door. And they have a great happy hour, and they have great food. They have a wood fire oven, and so their pizza is so good. Actually, I had some clients, we were in between houses, so we went to Napa Valley and grabbed some pizza and drinks, and that's still one of their favorite pizzas. Super good place. Good happy hour. They also have their own gelato machine. You know, pre-inflation, I think they spent around $50,000 on it. So you have like homemade amazing gelato. So definitely Napa Valley Flats is somewhere to go to. And of course we're along the Arkansas River. And then if you're by the Riverwalk, if you're by King's Landing, you can just hop on the Creek Turnpike, get, into Tulsa or outside of Tulsa. Or you can go the other way, get onto 75, again, inside of Tulsa, outside of Tulsa. I was gonna show you one other area of Jenks if you wanna shop. There's a casino right here, River Spirit. This is Riverside, okay? A lot of people take Riverside instead of the highway sometimes. There's a few traffic lights, but usually, it's a pretty good drive. They have concerts there a lot. They've got a Ruth Chris. They've got 5 O'Clock Somewhere bar. I mean, it's fun. I'm not a big casino person, but the few times I've been there, for an event, I enjoyed myself. Okay, so then if say you don't want to get on the turnpike, you want to just go over this way, get on 75, you can go to Tulsa Hills. You can also go up Elwood and go to Tulsa Hills right here. And then you're gonna have your Target, your Sam's Club, Texas Roadhouse. You'll have Lowe's, you're gonna have Best Buy, Marshalls, Versona, Panera, Panda Express, Whataburger. There's a tire place, Cracker Barrel, which is my mother's favorite place. Just across the street a little bit, you've got Hobby Lobby, you've got like a mattress furniture store, you've got a movie theater. So this area is really great too. On Sundays, it is super, super crazy busy. So if you're on 75, you get off at 81st Street because you're gonna go here. Life Church is like right here. It is so, so busy. And they have, church services every hour and a half. Just keep that on mind on Sundays. Traffic's super, super bad. They, on their stoplights, they just have like going, one going each way, and like you're getting on 75 or you're going into Tulsa Hills. So it just wasn't like, I don't think they thought it was going to get as busy as it did. So that's a little traffic mess right there. It's usually kind of faster, go up to 71st. If you want to go into Tulsa Hills, go up to 71st and you can get into Tulsa Hills this way, and it's not quite as busy, but around Christmas shopping time, crazy busy. Oh, okay, and so 71st is where you cross the river, okay? You've got Turkey Mountain right here, and Turkey Mountain is, you can hike there before, they do yoga on the lawn when it's warmer, but it's like a big deal for bikers. People actually, it's known, throughout the United States as a great, biking place. Really fun little area. And the city has done, so much in the past 10 years, 15 years to just really make it to where people want to be there and hang out. And so it's nice. Okay, that's a little bit of Jenks. Okay, I'm gonna move us on to Bixby. Okay, so, we've got Tulsa, we're on Jenks. Okay, if you're gonna get to Bixby, you're gonna go really one of two ways, unless you go this back way, which I'm not gonna go through there with you. But if we're looking at houses in West Elementary, we'll probably go back way. West Elementary School District zone. If you look at my Bixby blog tour, one of the blogs that I do on there is the West Elementary attendance zone. So you can check that out. Okay, so you're either gonna go in through 75. If you go in through 75, you're gonna go through Glenpool, and this is 151st Street or 67. And so you're gonna get off on 67 and you're gonna head east. And so then all the way down here is downtown Bixby. Okay, so you've got a ton of new construction, all right here. 151st still isn't like crazy busy, but Harvard is because of the school. That's one way to get into Bixby. Or you go, you're on the Creek Turnpike and you get off on Memorial. Now Memorial is one of our highest traffic areas. So there is a ton of commercial shopping right along here. It's, as far as commercial spaces go, it's just got like one of the highest traffic areas in Tulsa. So it's good for commercial space, but you know, if you're driving it, there's plenty of traffic there. Take that with a grain of salt, because there was a time that I was showing some of my California buyers houses in Bixby. It was the first time I met them. I called them and I was like, I'm sorry that I took you this way. I forgot, you know, there's so much traffic. And they just started laughing at me. They're like, this is not a lot of traffic. And so, you know, it is what it is. There's definitely areas that have traffic, especially when we have construction. You know, after a few months, we kind of get used to it and we find our alternate paths. And so it doesn't get too terribly bad. You know when to stay away. But if you can't avoid it, sometimes you're just going to be stuck in traffic. But you can really get anywhere in 30 minutes, you know. Sapulpa to Broken Arrow, 30 minutes. Bixby to Tulsa, like 20 minutes. If you're far out here, it's going to be like 30 minutes. But you can get anywhere. Okay. So those are going to be your two main ways to get into Bixby. Let's go through this way first, because this has the most. Memorial. You've got your Costco here. It looks like Genesis Health Club is super close, and I guess it's really not that far away, but I mean, that's on Yale. We're talking right off Memorial. So, but you got your Lifetime Fitness is just a little bit, you know, is over here. Got your Home Goods, Sprouts, Chick-fil-A, Trey's Bar and Grill is good. There's Lifetime Fitness, Brom, Starbucks. You know, you got your Taco Bell, Reese's. What else is around there? You got Panda Express. You've got Lux Furniture Store. Lots of shopping, office space. Now you start going this way a little bit down Memorial, and this is where you're going to get, you know, you're more in like the heart of Bixby, and it's going to be a little bit more local. Or the YMCA over here. I was just there over the weekend, you know, watching my nephew play basketball. He's 5, and that is so cute to watch 5-year-olds play basketball. I don't know if it's more fun to watch the 5-year-olds play basketball or to listen to the parents trying to coach from the bench. A 5-year-old, it's hilarious. I like it. Pizza Shop, try this. You got Rib Crib, which is a franchise, but it's local out of Oklahoma. My first waitressing job was at Rib Crib. Sod Farms, Bixby is known for their sod farms. Washington Irvin Memorial Park. You're going to have the Barbecue and Blues Festival here in the summer. You can buy, you know, a plate, sample all this good barbecue. It's really fun. Harmony Bridge is a bridge that it passed in a bond to revitalize, and it was just revitalized in 2021. So they've painted it, they've added new lighting and seating. It's actually a linear park, and there's not very many of those. So it's a 2,000-foot linear park, and you can jog, you can bike, you know, you can have a picnic. They've got hearts like built into the bridge, and there's a shop and it sells locks, because I guess that's a thing to put like love locks, you know, on the bridge to symbolize your love. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's worth a stop there. Bentley Sports Complex. This place is awesome. It's got a big splash pad, water park, playground, soccer fields, baseball fields. Like, it's amazing. No, I wanted to show you guys this splash pad. Okay, Doc's Country Mart. So a lot of new construction and a lot of homes that are, you know, for sale right now, you know, are off of this way. So if you don't want to go up to Highway 75 and you don't want to go all the way to Memorial to shop, you can go to Doc's. Oh, I guess I zoomed out too far. It's right over there. You can go to Doc's, and they have a Sonic, and they have a Quick Trip. So, you know, you can really just go like 5 or 6 minutes, you know, if you live somewhere, you know, right around here, if you want groceries and stuff. That Doc's in Bixby is a nice place to get groceries. Watch my video on my vlog tour on Bixby if you want to know about this area. I'm going to be doing more videos over Bixby because there's so much to touch on, but this area is just like so fast growing. You know, there's just a ton of new construction houses there. And we are actually going to cut this video off here, and I'm going to make a part 2 where I go over Broken Arrow and Owasso. So be on the lookout for that video. And remember, if you're thinking about moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma, or any of the surrounding suburbs, then reach out to us and we would love to see you around.